On the Pfaff Expression 3.5 sewing machine, there is what is called a tie-off menu. So what does that mean? If you touch F2, you will notice that it will open up the tie-off features here. So when you put this selection on, you have a choice of having it lock at the beginning of a stitch, lock at the end of the stitch, and also lock or cut the thread after it finishes. You can turn on any number of these. So just by touching OK, it will highlight the box. Most of the time, people will usually turn on all of them actually. And when you do turn them on, they will show as little tying features plus scissors if you activated that option. And also, once you turn it on, if you turn the machine off and turn it back on, that is something that is remembered. So to actually turn it off, you'll need to go back to F2 and then touch OK and undarken each of those boxes. So let me show you how this works. And this works great with even just straight stitches, but works even better with decorative stitches. So here's how it's going to start off. It will start off with a stitch that goes forward, back, and start. So there's like a little tiny back and forth stitch on the straight stitch. So as you sew all the way down, you will find that if you touch the reverse button, it will end with those little forward, and there was the cut. So then all you have to do is pull it out and it's really secured there. So let's try it with a decorative stitch. Let's just do 54. You'll notice that the stitch will come up and those tie-off features are still on. So we'll start with some locking stitches. This time not so much of a back and forth, but all in the same hole. So you can stitch as long as you need. Touch the reverse button. That will finish the sequence, lock it, there's the cut, because I like that. I mean, honestly, what are you going to do? You need to pull it out and cut the thread, but it finishes the sequence that you're doing without you having to use the restart button here. This is great, except it's nice to have that option to have it cut as well. So no matter what pattern that you've picked, so if you've picked something like a scallop or something 108, here, let's just do this one more. That's a fun one to do. It will go ahead and stitch your pattern, touch your reverse button, it will finish it, lock it, and cut it. Ta-da! Super simple, but try it out, see how it works for you, and I bet you'll get into the habit of just leaving that particular function on for most of your sewing.